Hello. We are sewing again. Come on in. Let's set back up. So I'm going to show you a few things. I'll get set up here. So you know how I like to save, right? I like to sew and save. So let me show you something that I do. It's not time for that yet. But how many of you take, wait a minute. How many of you take your maxi lock thread and fill your bobbin for your standard machine? I do. I save wherever I can. Okay? So I'm going to show you this in the end. But right now I am sewing belts for my new project. I have on a big belt. You probably saw me sewing this on the short video that I have. Okay. It turned out good, and I actually have this apron on. Okay. But right now, I'm getting set up so that I can finish my belts and go back to my favorite, prepare my ruffles. Let's see what happens here. Get in the car, mash that gas. Something's not right. I know what it is. My bobbin thread. I better go ahead and show you my little hack here, because my bobbin thread is low. Okay. Alright, so as you can see, my bobbin thread is low, almost gone, right? So I'm going to get rid of that little piece. I'll use that for hand stitching. Hold on. Come on now. Let me show you. I had this much left. This much thread left. But I'm not going to throw it in the trash. I'm going to put it in this container with my other thread. Save it for when I need to do a quick hand stitch. So I'm going to take my maxi lock white thread, okay? When I don't want to remove the spool from a project that I'm doing and I run out of bobbin thread, what I do is take my maxi lock, the white thread, as you can see, I go ahead and feed the thread through the tip of my bobbin, the hole on my bobbin. Hold on. I'll get it in just a second. Don't you worry. All right. Hello. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm trying to get this piece of thread through this bobbin. Let me snip it just so I can move a little faster because I must share this bobbin refill hack. And you don't have to remove the thread from your machine, so you can leave the top thread in place. Just remove your Really, bobbin? Come on now. You can just remove your bobbin. Unbelievable. You're acting up with company. All right, here we are. Hold on one more time. I am not stalling. It's literally taking me this long. Oh, okay. You're here because nobody's here. Well, they don't always come on right away, but they will be on. But thank you. I appreciate you for being here. Yeah, I tend to make videos for people to use at their convenience. And I appreciate it, though, when someone is here live so that I can talk to someone instead of pretend to be talking to someone. All right, so I finally got the thread through the tip of the bobbin, the hole on the bobbin, okay? So this is my Maxi Lock white thread. What I'm going to do is use this bobbin thread, put it up at the top of my machine. I'm going to sit my Maxi Lock down for a moment and hold the thread until I get my bobbin thread started. I'm going to put my scissors in the hole of the Maxi Lock, and let's see if I can move the camera so you can see. Okay, I hope you can see it. All right. There you go. Ta-da! And I am threading my bobbin without removing the white thread that I had in place earlier. So as you can see, it's trying to feel more at the bottom. That's when I just hold the thread a little tighter at the top, and it's going to balance out. In the middle, it's doing that because I have one hand holding the camera. You think I learned by now? Okay. All right, I'm going to put it down for a moment. I'm going to put it down just for a moment. Thank you. All right, just for a moment so that I can finish threading this, and I'll show you how it looks when I'm done. All right, there you go. So I'm guiding the bobbin thread so that it can feel in the middle as well. It didn't work as well when I had one hand, but you see it spinning? Okay, that sound lets us know that I need to stop feeling. So I just borrowed some thread from my Maxi Lock, okay? And this is what it looks like. Let's see. See? Now the bobbin thread has been replenished. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bobbin back in. Okay, give me a moment. Drop, thread, done. That quick. That's why I like the Singer Simple, because I've threaded my bobbin that quick. Let's go ahead and get prepared. Let's see if we're going to have a setback. If we have a setback again, it's getting late here, so I'll just do a short if I have another setback, okay? Hopefully not. And again, I thank you for being here. All right, and let's go ahead and do a little test run. As I said, we're sewing belts, right? I'll show you one that I already have. I did show you the one that I'm wearing. This is a wide belt. Very wide. That's a wide belt. Okay. See that? Okay. So not that one. I'm doing more. Okay. This is the project that I'm working on. And these are two of the straps that I've done. I'm going to do the waist, the belt for the waist, okay? And I'm also going to be working on the ruffles for this project that I'm doing. So I'll be connecting these pieces, strips that I have, and it'll turn out like, wait, this has so many flowers on it, so you probably can't see this one good. But the ruffles will turn out like this, because I'll do the faux overlocking stitch on the end, and I will connect the pieces to the lap cover of the apron, okay? But for now, this is what we have. Can you see why we need to do the overlock? This is India and Machine Singer, so swing machine. Oh, yeah, I do have a Singer sewing machine, and I suppose you have one as well. Okay. All right. It's good to be happy. I'm telling you that. Yes, good to be happy. Thank you for that comment. And thank you for saying I'm nice. Let's keep going. Let me turn this a little bit. There. I think you can see it now. So this is the test strip. There we are. Let's roll the wheel towards me. Use the thread cutter, and yeah, so the test strip worked. I like to do these fast straps by folding the ends towards each other so that the strap looks like this. And then I don't have to do all the flipping that I had to do for this big boy right here. Okay? So let's keep going. I think I'm going to use this loop for something later. But for now, we'll put it over to the side, because I did tell you that I need to connect some pieces. so that we can also, I think this is the next strap. Let me test it out. Yep. And let's see if I can take it off. I don't know. That might be a little bit hard to take it off. I have my hat on as well. But I think, yeah, I think I better rethink that neck strap because this person might be a little taller. And I like to make my aprons so that they're one size fits all. And so far it's been that way. I accomplished that by making a long strap that goes across the belly and around the back. Okay, but I make the belly strap the width of the apron, including the ruffles. Now I'll show you that one day, not now, because if I keep starting on all kinds of points, then I won't be able to finish showing you what I'm doing right now. But yeah, so that's how I accomplish that. And I will, trust and believe, I will do a video to put up so that you can see what I mean. And I'll make reference to this video so that you can know that this is the strap or method that I was talking about, okay? All right, so let's keep going. Let's connect our chains so that we can eventually make our strap to go all the way around the apron. And this strap is going to be for people who are small. They can double tie the apron, or people who are larger but want the apron to have a little extra room. So we're gonna accommodate everyone basically. All right. So when I'm going to close my pieces, I don't worry about these edges here. Now, to keep it from being as bulky, I will trim off a little bit, but nothing to really write home about, okay? Just a little bit, see? I took off a little piece, but there's still more. I'm not gonna worry about that because once I fold this in like this, you won't even know it's there. And a little reinforcement can't hurt. So what I was referring to is this is the wrong side of the fabric. This is the right side of the fabric, okay? So when I said fold the pieces in so that they can meet each other, see, it's like meet me in the middle of the playground, and then you fold over like that, okay? And then the other side will say, okay, I'll meet you there, and then you fold it up so that he can meet him there, except you're gonna make sure each piece is even, and then you close it up, boom, just like that. And then you sew along the edge. So what I did to get this belt looking like that, nice and neat, was sew on the left side to close everything up, and then I sew along the right side so that it's nice and pressed. You see that? And it's strong. Hear that? Very strong. Look at it. Very strong. So you can wash this over and over again. It is, the fabric will maintain its integrity and it will look new for a long, long time. That's what we're going for. Okay, but right now we are connecting pieces so that we can end up with straps and, okay, with straps and, hold on, some of my things fell on the floor. We're going to end up with straps and we're going to end up with lace. Not lace, ruffles, right? All right, let's keep going. Another one. Just quick, don't worry about the excess. It's not much anyways. See that little piece that I folded back, we're going to leave it there because when we finish with this, we'll make it all nice and neat. Let's see what else I have. Thank you, whoever's still hanging out with me. Thank you for hanging out. This is going to be the lap and the chest cover out of the same thing. This is, the sewing colors of today are gray, black, and white. Negro, gris, y blanco. All right, those are the sewing colors of today. Let me pick these things up that fell on the floor. All right. That's my chest plate, my chest cover. I'm saying my chest plate. Breast plate, chest cover. All right. This is taking just a little longer than I wanted. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not into pretending. So I'm not going to pretend that I'm going to stay on any longer. I'm just going to come back again when it's daytime because it's nighttime right now. And I'm trying to be a little bit quiet because people are winding down in my home. So I'm going to fold this up nice and neat. Boom, boom, boom. And we're going to put this with all the other pieces. And I'll start again tomorrow. Tomorrow is an early day for me, so I had better stop and start again tomorrow. I decided to jump on, show you that I was sewing these belts and the lace. These are belts and straps. Okay, that's the neck strap. I'm also going to do a wider belt to go around the waist. And when it's all put together, it's going to look so nice. Sorry for the video being dark. Not sorry for getting off earlier. I'm going to preserve myself for another opportunity, okay? All right, so let's put this stuff up. And let's pick this up. And now I'll get ready for coming back on possibly tomorrow. Not sure what time yet, but I'm sure YouTube will give you a notification, okay? All right, thank you for coming on with me. It's Aunt B from Aunt B's Homestead, Sewing Live. I showed you some belts. Let's see, just in case you can see. I showed you some belts that I was making. And I've made these already. I'm also doing the straps the same as what I have here. And they will be restaurant quality when I finish. And someone's going to be glad to get them. All right. But as of now, thank you so much for coming on with me. Thank you for chatting, because this was Sewing and Talking with Aunt B. Bye-bye.